welcome home, all of my divine loves and my divine lovettes. I love you guys from the door to the floor. You guys, I got a download, and I know this is I hope my divine loves are not experiencing something that brings you to this magnitude here. Today is Saturn Day, okay? Um, June the 1st. I received this download at 11:20 a.m. And that is a valid meaning, okay? There's a lot of meanings to that 11:21. It's a message to those to know that you're only here from a higher realm to conclude your spiritual mission. Keyword, conclude your spiritual mission. You've seen this before. You've done this before, okay? Um, Need I say more? 20 is definitely the higher realm's favorite. So this is a justice for the higher realm's favorite ones. Um, you know how they say the God's favor, a higher realm's favor. Well, whomsoever is actually having issues right now with a person, place, or thing, please remember this download says, remember, we are living in the last day in time, meaning it is most likely that you will be going up against the higher realm selected few. I put God selected, meaning God's runners, messengers, light workers, foot soldiers, you know, mediums, if you will, as so. Okay. So be aware of that. Some of you guys may have, misunderstanding. And see, in my day, when we were coming up, I gotta say this, you know what I'm saying? We would scrap it out, duke it out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody live to fight for another day. We didn't know anything about spell work because I didn't grow up around that. We didn't do anything like that. And to be honest, the people that I was with, we wouldn't even waste 2 minutes on that, because we wouldn't be, that painful at that young age. It was just to prove that you had skill and that you could look good while you're doing it. You know what I mean? Knock somebody down and not hit them when they're down, give them an ample time. We wasn't about that bully, that came around a certain era where they started jumping people and all these things, and stuff like that and start teaming up. But it was about how well you could handle your own. You know what I'm saying? That's the way we came up, and that's how we were taught. How well you can stand on your own 2 feet has a lot to do with how you be, you know what I'm saying, later on in life, you know. So having that said, not saying that fighting is a right way at all. Believe me, if you the real logic should have been, um, disagree without being disagreeable. That's the way we should have, had this passed down to us. Nevertheless, it taught us a valuable lesson, how to respect the wounded person or the less fortunate person or the person that could not defend him or herself, the lesser. They taught us how not to be bullies, okay? How not to be advantage takers. Now I'm talking about in my era, the people that I grew up around, the elders that I knew, okay? In my time, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, because a lot of you guys don't even know this. But anyway, the bottom line is in my time, you know, okay, so I hope you guys know this is a download. Thou shall not kill. Okay, I want to put that out there. This is not fun and games or joke or anything like that. So in my time, it was called respect. You see, that was over everything. Loyalty came next. However, it's how you respect yourself, how you respect others, how you respect others' parents, how you respect, the neighborhood, how you respect the police. In my time, they were called officer friendlies. You know what I mean? it honestly, they were friendly. They had a band. They would come and play at our schools. You know what I'm saying? We'd be like trying to get their autograph. I'm just, I would share this with you guys because that's how it was. I mean, the police band was the Sugar Honey Iced Tea back in the day. And it kind of influenced the music in me as well. Believe it or not, I don't know if, you guys know that that's what rightfully related to your music career as well. But we had a police band that come to our school and play every song you would imagine, and even delve into, our area of history of music because I grew up in Washington, D.C. So it's like the music that we equate is go-go. And the reason they didn't like us so much is because we wouldn't allow them to use the go-go at the time. Because everybody was just using everybody's music and it was a thing that everybody didn't care, and that was nice. But was just, not having it at the time. DC did not let go-go get out, because they found it more lucrative that we could make the money here. Like people would pay a pretty penny to go to a go-go because they know they couldn't really hear the music, you couldn't really download it, you couldn't really get it, you couldn't, you know what I mean? Because it was our own authentic music at the time. And so that was why DC was blackballed in the industry, and that's why a lot of talented people died. You know what I'm saying? Just with their talent alone from Washington D.C. You know what I'm saying? Because DC was blackballed in such a way, just for that mainly. Of not allowing that music to escape and trying to keep it homegrown base because it was at the time. Okay, now getting and the reason that, okay, let me go ahead and get into this download before I stray too far. First of all, the reason, you know, the reason people are, paid to quote unquote, take another's life or paid to hire to do this is because the payer actually knows all the hardships that this act attracts, right? They know the hardships spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. They know all of what that will bring to their bloodline, okay? They're not going to curse their own bloodline by doing this to another, okay? This is the true reason that anyone who is paid to hire is paid to hire, bottom line, all right? They are paid to do this because the person that, or the business or the organization, whoever's paying you, knows the circumstances and conditions that comes along with this and the major hardship that it impacts in your bloodline. It's almost like a generational curse, okay? And really it is, okay. All right. Um, so paid to do this. Yeah, come up or put a, yeah. So it's not it's not for, I know you, in your mind, you're thinking, well, the person who do this, they thinking like, well, it's a price tag. It's a good price tag. Okay, well, and all right, it's a roof over our head. It's this, that. However, for the person that's paying you, I guarantee you it's not that. It's like, boy, I know you ain't, your family is gonna be like worse off than they ever were. You know what I mean? Because of that bloodline curse. The payer knows the commandment. That is a fact. All right. Thou shalt not kill. Even them that are parts, even though we know that they're parts of that book in question, I agree with you guys, of course, because once it's in man-made hands, it's tarnished in such a way. However, the commandments has not changed pretty much. They may have added something to it to uh, to solicit or to attract in such a way, all right? The ear, because he who has the ear, him or her needs to hear this, right? So the download that I see, what I wrote down here, I agree. It has been tarnished. So the workings of the Bible, yes, have been tarnished. It's been in the hands of the unjust man and unjust woman, which were supposed to actually give you a blueprint for the prophecies, to bleed the prophecies of what's to come. However, let me tell you what my vision is, okay? I saw a vision of someone, I can attest to the fact that I saw this of soundness of mind. This is my download. The download showed me a vision of someone who attempts to take another's life, right? They actually attempt to kill someone, right? And the person's body is laying there, right? And I don't know where they get these sci-fi movies from, you guys, but it reminded me of a sci-fi movie. And you know how we know that these movies are from something, some type of truth or finding of something that they know that didn't leak out to us. Oh yeah, this is that time. Now remember the beginning of the read. I said I'm so used to saying read, but remember the beginning of my download, you guys. This has nothing to do with a read, I promise you. But this is like at the beginning. Remember, I told you guys the number was 1120. Now 11 being also a number of justice. Okay. All right. 20 being the higher realm's favorite number. I'm doing this reading the AM, the Ascended Masters is talking right now. Okay. This is like the higher realm's justice for the favored individuals or families that were here, because somebody had to be favored in order to survive the blue blonic plague, the yellow jack, the floods, the this, the that. Okay, let's talk about that. Okay, so yeah, so there's some select here, all right? Bloodline still here, all right? This is not rumor, this is fact. You know what I mean? Okay, so a lot of us heard a lot of times, coming up, oh, don't mix seeds and all these things of that nature. So I believe that's where that derived from. All right. Uh, yeah. So I'm gonna keep that like that. I hope someone received that. Nevertheless, I believe that's where that derived from when they say, oh, don't mix seeds, don't mix seeds. Yeah. I believe that's where I think they were talking about something else. Don't mix the spirits, so to speak. See, because back in the day, they didn't say clearly what was what, you see? Uh, yeah, so when I speak to you guys, I'm speaking to you guys from a child that my parents were born 1922. All right. My father was born 1922, so I speak from that view as well. So what was constantly, instilled inside of me, right? So it's a lot of these things, um, a lot of these gems I have for you guys. So that's why I created this channel as well. And for some of you guys, I know a lot of you guys don't know a lot of things, so I'm gonna keep it quiet on that nature right there, and then that'll come out later. Yeah, so it's just some personal stuff, you know what I'm saying, that I will share with you guys at a later date, you know. Um, so this is supposed to really be the message for not to do anything, however, but what this number says do, okay? I can't make it up. Because somebody is June the 1st, which equals 6. Uh, oh, no, equals 7. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, June the 1st, which equals 7. Okay, let me see here. Well, yeah. So anyway, the month of June is 6 and the 1st is 1. So that equals 7. So what I'm trying to say is, this is someone who's going through something. all right? And they think this is the only way out is to, make this attempt on someone's life or whatever, because that's all it is an attempt. Even a suicidal mission is nothing but an attempt. You don't guarantee no one's heart stop beating because you don't have that power. Granted, people know that, you don't really have the power. Period. All right. Period. Period. Let's, it's only one force that has all power. One source, one forceful source. Okay. So choose wisely for sure. All right. And I told you guys about 2024. If not, please look back because I know I put it out there. The higher realms had me make things 2024 for those to look in Proverbs as well for 2024 and get that rude awakening. You're okay. And and I didn't even, look at Proverbs 20 at all right now. You know what I mean? I didn't even look at that as yes, you guys. So that is what I mean. I'm sorry because I was briefly trying to deteriorate, the distraction there. So yeah, so you guys go ahead and if you will read those proverbs because that's when the download came today. It's very vital. And oh man, it's 12/12. I can't make this stuff up. It is 12/12, you guys. June 1, 12/12. Now let's see. There's a serious ending that shall happen. So you guys give a heads up to anybody who is so pissed off or so confused because back in my day, we call it trying to have a permanent solution for a temporary problem. And that's not it, you guys, because no matter what, say like you kill that person, you still gonna have that problem later on. So you still gonna have to figure it out. That problem can come through your kids, the same exact thing, vice versa. That's why you have kids killing their parents, parents killing their kids because they have not found the exact peaceful solution. There's a solution to every problem. Why? Because a problem is something that you create. Situation are things that happen. Learn how to live. All right. Learn how to live. That is the key to life. And that key, a lot of times it comes with a real huge thing. But however, it's longing. It's much needed. It's pretty much overdue. It's called forgiveness. You see? And the reason again that we forgive is to live. All right? It's as much as for the person who needs to be forgiven than it is for the person that's forgiven, doing the forgiving. Okay? It works both ways. Why? Because in that person's mind, they now are have been passed on the torch of forgiveness, okay? They now have forgiveness in their heart. And why do we forgive? Again, because people do change. All right. The same person that cut you off on that road and you just shocked you into the really paying attention more than you ever paid attention before. That person who gave you that finger and rolled out to be the very person that, hire you for the job of your life. Or that person's family member can be someone that be saying, hey, okay, what do you think about this person? And show you a picture in your bio or whatever and get you signed. Okay? So why do we forgive? To live. And why do we forgive? Because people do change. All right? We pass that torch because, it's the key to life. All right? So that thing there. And it's a sad thing when you do see children kill their parents. And because I'm gonna tell you guys, what I shared with you guys was the fact that I know for a fact through my downloads and my information that I'm receiving from the higher realms. I know a lot of people say, "Woo." right? But the bottom line is, yeah, a lot of people reincarnate to solve their own crimes. That was another download that I had. That someone had reincarnated to solve their own crimes, okay? So don't think that, what I'm saying, everything lilies and roses, all right? If you think you getting over, you just haven't got the bill yet. The bill is always in the mail. That's why this message is here, and that's why the commandments are here. Thou shalt not kill. And that is the one that's protruding today. All right. I'm not quote unquote a Bible thumper. I promise you that. I'm not like for me, I call myself a spiritual warrior for sure. Um, that's from the door. And that's just what that is. But the bottom line is the download that I'm receiving today is what is giving me today. And I saw 1212. So yeah, all of that's coming to an ending. You're not going to be able to kill anyone. That's the new thing. So the thing that you guys thought you had going on, it's not going to go on anymore. And I guarantee you that because it's I know, right? And everybody like, whoa. I mean, I'm telling you, like, it's some supernatural change that has come. All right. It has come. All right. Before y'all heard it come to pass or it comes to this, or I don't know what you guys are hearing, but it has come. Change has come. All right. Um, I can't all the way explain. But like I say, like a lot of you guys seeing things in this lifetime that you like, man, that was like a movie. Oh my God, what was that? This and that. Woo, woo, woo. If you look at back at my videos, you'll see what I've been seeing. And I haven't even put out the most recent stuff as of yet. Because other people, have done some things. So I'm like, well, they got that covered. I'll just, hold on to mine. But the bottom line is the time is now. It has come. All right. So it's it's difficult, it's not what you think it is anymore. Stop trying to have a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And a problem is something that you created. All right. In other words, if somebody give me a finger, do I give a finger back? It's my choice, right? However, knowing everything that will entail, what would it entail? Right? Okay, exactly. Because I know me, I'm going to go above and beyond. You see what I'm saying? So if I know me above and beyond, but I don't know the person, how weak they are or how, you know what I'm saying? Because usually, people do things, they do things because they're very weak. They're very weak and they think they're going to get away with it. So therefore, you have to, like think in terms of whole track record, play the whole track record. Will this work for me? You know what I mean? If I put my finger up, would I be a finger back, put myself 10 steps back from what I've already become? I don't even think this person is worth it, right? So the bottom line is like this. Because that person put their finger up, does that belong to me? Or is that something that they did for themselves? Does that belong to them or does it belong to me? That is the question, right? If that person puts a finger up to me, does that belong to me? Is the question. And I'm going to let you guys ponder on that for a moment, okay? Being as though my background is so quiet like a mouse. You see? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the right answer is no, it's not my problem. It's their problem. It's something that they wanted to do. They could have They could have anything. They could have neurology type of tics. They could have some elements going on with their body. They could have Tourette's when they scream out at you. It could be any. It could be a multitude of things. We really don't have a clue. They could be misguided by you. You know, somebody could have whispered in their ear and say, "Yeah, that person think they all that," or that person said X, Y, and Z about you, and they never really know what the heck it is. So therefore, guess what? It is not your problem. If somebody stuck their finger out at you, that is their problem, and that is what they will go to sleep with tonight. Because guess what you're gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Keep on walking. Now, when I say you, I'm talking about me. Like I don't waste my time, you know what I'm saying, on worthless energy like that. You see, I'm in the area of uplifting humanity. I could care less of what, some little minute negative low vibe energy is putting out here. And some of you guys do, and that's okay too. But for me, I really don't care. You know, if somebody came to me, but see, they don't come to me like that because my energy is not that. And that has been like that all my life. You know, they whisper around me because they know who they can go with. It's been like that all my life. They knew they couldn't tell me that because I'm going to investigate. I'm going to investigate. I'm going to, and before I investigate, it has to make sense. So I was a little bit before my time, so people couldn't whisper in my ears and say, "Oh yeah, she slept with him. They did that. They went." I'm like, "Where did they go? Okay. What did he drive? What did his seats look like? Mm. Oh, okay. Is he tatted? What? Like I'm really that person. I would take you there. And the first question you don't answer is not real. It's some bull crap that you're making up. So stop your foolishness and disappear. See, so they knew early on not to come to me with the foolishness. Because guys say, "Oh, I slept with this person." Okay, well, man, what the house look like? Yeah, you did it in the house. Oh, wow. Well, y'all, and they gonna slip up. Believe me, you will get the truth all day, every day. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what people don't get. All them lies and that listen, the truth is gonna come out. You feel me? That's if you're inquisitive enough. If you're just simply gullible for trash, then that's okay too. You know what I'm saying? To each his own, whatever floats your boat. But for me, I cannot waste my time. Life is too short. You know what I'm saying? And it's too valuable. And I know it's a gift from the Most High. So I'm not going to sit up here and do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I see a finger back. Because I see lack back. No. We don't lack back. We don't lack back. We don't lack back. We don't lack back. We take it to God. Hey, yeah, yeah. We don't lack back. We don't lack back. We don't. That's why That's why our spirit are not in lack. That's why we are not in lack. We can really laugh with good intent and a clear heart because of where we start. You see. So my thing is uh to get this message out. I saw someone. So yeah, so this is what I want to tell you guys. I saw someone attempt to kill someone, right? And I'm gonna tell you guys, just like them sci-fi movies, the download was just that way, and it blew my mind. It was like another body came from inside the body outside. Every time I get ready to tell my download, it give me the gulps and stuff. So you guys, it's crazy. And it's like it puts it out. It's like, yeah, this is it. This is it, right? So I'm telling you guys what I saw. Now, someone attempted to kill someone and a body came out, and a body came out of the body. So the message was, all right, they don't die, okay? They multiply. Just like the higher realm said, we will multiply and be fruitful. So it's like they don't die, they multiply. So what I seen was like a actual body come outside of a body. Like I saw someone like straight out of a movie, someone came straight out of another this person's body. And then I heard God's voice say, "Thou shalt not kill." You see? So The universal law number 14, you will be tested. You guys, there's no doubt you will be tested. All right. It's up to you guys to make the right decisions and the next right decision. If you can't make the right decision, make the next right decision. Okay, because that's very valuable. That's the download for today. I love you guys. This is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, you guys, Pauline, and peace be unto you and within one. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. Thank you. You get 5 stars. You guys, please remember that there are scammers out there who actually take pictures, photos, and then some doppelgangers. You know what I mean? Some people out there scamming people and think that this life is a joke. But you guys, please wake up and don't be a part of that smoke. Listen, I do not reach out. I do not have Google numbers, or you would not see my picture attached. Well, you wouldn't see it from me, okay? Just know that there's scammers out there, okay? Please know that there's scammers out there. They'll do anything to slander a good thing. You guys should know that by now. All right, keep doing what you're doing. They already infiltrated on my channel. I see a lot of unworthiness that is really lack on their part, but it goes criminal to the extent, you know what I mean? So people are doing things of that nature, and it's sad but touching. But you guys, just keep your eyes and ears open for the scams, and just know that I be slams. Okay, I love you guys. One, peace out.